double trap feel, 87 the top bill. Back. You know what it is.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 36.
Marks now on 1st and 10.
And nothing much materializing there in the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense, rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find the hole.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
It's a shame these kids ain't seen no freak meets. DC Howard homecoming to wild weekends. Youngsters said when I'm grown I'm coming. Then got grown, start clubbing.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Stroud to throw it. He'll swing this out to Marks.
And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it'll be 4th down. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. They'll pass up a field goal attempt. It would have been a 45-yarder. Now they'll go for it on 4th. Looking to throw. Stroud. That's to his running back, complete. And out of bounds right around the 20. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. Boy, that's some kind of effort. When he caught it, I doubted if he could get there. Knew it was going to be close, but credit him. Really good effort.
How about the rack on that play, the run after catch? But most of the time we think of it as just being an open field and picking up yardage. Sometimes you have to be real physical in order to gain the yardage you need for a 1st down.
Stroud now 7 of 10 here in this 1st half, and he's got a 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
They set up the screen. Marks.
And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Montgomery looking for a signal, but none forthcoming. They stopped him shy of the goal line.
Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
And they try again with Montgomery. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The Seattle defense, they haven't broken yet. Coming up here on a 3rd and goal situation.
Stroud out of the gun here.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Picked by Julian Love.
Intercepted by the Seahawks.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
But the good news for them, they got the football. The bad news, they have to go 99 yards here as they start this drive out on their own 1-yard line. Loose inside the 30, inside the 10, and all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Jackson Smith and Jigba taking it goal line to goal line, 100 yards. And the Seahawks will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes the score 14-7. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
And he returns this to the 22.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone. Could potentially tie this game up.
And this one is incomplete.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but he did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Operating from the gun, Stroud. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hopefully they come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
A shotgun snap to Stroud. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
The Texans send the punter out.
Back deep, Rashid Shaheed.
Yikes. Terrible kick headed straight for the sideline.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Darnold. A short one caught by Barner. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Barner, 8 yards on the pickup.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right.
At the 31-yard line.
Darnold from the gun.
Right back to Barner. He's got another one.
Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop him with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Darnold now closing in on a 200-yard first half through the air. It's 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked off by the locksmith, Kamari Lassiter. And the Texans are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball, just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Back to throw. Stroud.
Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins.
And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way down to the 29. with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt. And that is no good. And this will stay at a 7-point game. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a great return, solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line.
This has been a close game throughout, but that return can help them gain the separation that they've been seeking throughout the game.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities. And I will guarantee you that those guys are lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force the incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
Here's Noel. Now they try a lateral, but it doesn't work. It's a loose ball.
It's been a struggle all game for them on offense. This was a chance to maybe provide a little bit of a spark with a punt return. Unfortunately, that spark got doused.
Yeah, and you call special teams the third phase, but you see here it can be the first phase sometimes.
That is so true, right? It can ignite it one way or the other, but boy, that didn't help them at all. I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. 10 yards and a Seattle first down.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
On first and 10, it's Charbonnet. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get touchdown.
Elijah Arroyo from 3 yards out. And the Seahawks go up by 2 touchdowns. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of a group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Here's Myers now to kick it away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And the last time that they were on the field, a little demoralizing. Missed field goal. You always feel like you want to get in the end zone, but then, oh, well, at least we're going to get 3. Didn't go through the goalpost.
It does test the mental processes of a team, though, doesn't it? Because when you miss a field goal, it's amazing how fast they want to turn on the guy kicking the ball. But you need to keep his confidence up, because how many times have we seen games where it comes down to the stretch? And guess what? You need that guy to make the big kick for your team to move on or to win a game. Make sure you keep him happy. Make sure you keep him comfortable.
I'm sure you always treated the kicker nicely, though, right?
You know, truthfully, I did.
Good.
I always did, because those guys, they won us a whole lot of games.
Third and 2.
They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
67 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Devin Witherspoon.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Now they've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
A gain of 13 yards.
First target, first catch, and a first down. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
And Shaheed going to go in motion.
Back to throw, Darnold. Sliding out of the pocket. And he wisely will throw that one away.
I thought at first he tried to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this is taken in at the 5. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A big play there. 52 yards.
And the Seahawks have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter.
Myers connects on the PAT. And the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this, because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Throwing on second down, Stroud.
They intercept Stroud again, the third time in this game.
Julian Love picks it, and they will take over at the 29-yard line. That interception may be the exclamation mark on what really all around has been a good performance.
A fantastic performance. They will enjoy film session Their grade should be very good on this one. And I think the next time the offense gets the ball, I just think about running it and getting the clock done and getting the heck out of here.
And by the way, semantics here, but before the grammar police come after me, I think it's exclamation points, not mark, right?
You're asking me? Seriously?
Yeah, you're smarter than me. Everybody knows that.
Listen, I go with what you say, my man.
And he'll get this one down to about the 27. His second catch, this one not quite as dynamic as his first, and it's second down.
And now a handoff to Charbonnet.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. A shotgun snap for Darnold.
Work in the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. And he's got a first down as he's going to be taken down. But a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
They've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. On the give here, Charbonnet.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
Zach Charbonnet.
A 9-yard touchdown run.
And the Seahawks up the lead to 4 scores now here in this 4th quarter.
Sometimes you get a 1st and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on 1st down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Return to the Mac. Get up what it is, what it does, what it is, what it isn't. Looking for a better way to get up out of bed instead of getting on the internet and checking a new hit. Get up.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Here's Myers now to kick it away.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
I said, are you gonna be my girl?
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
From the 25 on 2nd down, Stroud. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked off by Mickey Van Warren.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their 46-yard line.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. And they'll take a knee as the clock ticks down toward 50 seconds to go. And they'll indeed take a knee. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So that'll just about do it for Charles.
offer my sincerest regards. Why the rising and tide of troubled waters we cross into the fire and frost when the desire is lost? Is it survivor's remorse that raised higher the course? During the year of the horse, I had so much to resolve, it hung me over. I was fearing the hair of the dog. They keep my homie. I was there when they carried him off. When we buried him, we wrapped him in Nigerian cloth. They told a story about him having a malaria cough. They tried to say he had a that was clearly a torch. I hold the fury so they fear me, but it nearly was washed. Expecting me to be forgiven like it really was squashed. But I have seen so much that I can never be hushed. I've been the bearer of a burden that is heavy as I'm pure legacy, incredibly, I'll never be touched. It ain't nowhere to go from here but up. Why must I feel so low to the ground, low to the ground, low? Why does it feel so low to the ground, low? See it on the walls, I wanted to believe, will it ever settle down? No, don't know the answer, roll on the quest, never felt alone like this before. I've seen the culture decline while we were all in denial, and seen the murderer smile as he was brought in the trial. I watched the vulture circle awaiting the fall of a child, and canines devoured alive, the call of the wild. I couldn't accept the charge for the call of the void, or for progress destroyed over Darwin and Freud. Survival totally could depend on the toss of a coin or a pawn. Which organization allows you to join? I live on the borderline like a dishwater blind, or like Malcolm shooting up the head to the autobahn. I caught a vibe, I would have taken it as some sort of sign, or I'm more aligned, but I was running so short of time, and I have felt so much that I am numb to the touch. When their assumptions make it hard for me to function is rough, cause every something I ever wanted was once in my clutch, so ain't nowhere to go from here but up. Why must I feel so low to the ground, low to the ground, low? Why does it feel so low to the ground, low? See it on the walls, I wanted to believe, will it ever settle down? No, don't know the answer, roll on the quest, never felt alone like this before.
Last time that I checked, it was 5 chains on my neck. It was no smut on my rep. Last time that I checked, I was selling in the set. Make $250,000, no sweat. Last time that I checked, I'm the streets voice out west. Legendary self-made progress. Last time that I checked, first you get the money, then respect, then the power and the come next. Last time that I checked, I've been self-made from the dribble. I was been saying I'm a playing no games with you. Pop clutch, switch lanes on you. Look, I laid down the game for you. Taught you how to charge more than what they paid for you. Own the whole thing for you. Reinvest, double up, then explain for you. Gotta be love. Run the city, it gotta be cuz. It's for the pieces I took off the Monopoly board. Yeah, y'all boss claims, it gotta be fraud. Just keep the hood about your mouth and you gotta be charged. I doubled up, tripled up, what? Banged on the whole game, I ain't give a nobody tripping, handle business, got my digits up. And when I drop, you know I'm last time that I checked, it was 5 chains on my neck. It was no smut on my rep. Last time that I checked, I was selling in the set. Make $250,000, no sweat. Last time that I checked, I'm the streets voice out west. Legendary self-made progress. Last time that I checked, first you get the money, then respect, then the power and the come next. Last time that I checked, come through fly check. No cosign, I ain't need radio to do mine. I done fine, and I take my time check and take my tribe. Every level that I crossed in this game, like state lines, it was visionary. Either I'm genius or it's scary. Maybe it's both in this balance I deliver daily. For every in these streets trying to feed the babies. The single mama's working hard not to miss a payment. And dirty money get washed. harsh on royalty statements. Black owners in this game are powerful racists. Young in the set that's doing it makeshift out the garage. It's how you end up in charge. It's how you end up in penthouses, end up in cars. It's how you start off end up a boss. It's how you win the whole thing and lift up with sweat dripping down your face. Cause the mission was last time that I checked. It was 5 chains on my neck. It was no smut on my rep last time that I checked. I was selling in the set. Make $250,000, no sweat last time that I checked. I'm the streets voice out west. Legendary self-made progress last time that I checked. First you get the money, then respect, then the power and the come next last time that I checked.
I got the front and in the back. We on the way and that's a fact. This real, this ain't rap. Where everybody wanna act pro-black. The last lie you heard, this ain't that. This, that, I didn't. Made it out the gutter. Nip told you the middleman. I told you wearing they clothes, I wear my own. Y'all get on, y'all label, I on my own. Hey, Mill, I remember all that game you throw me. Don't round and get played by the label owners. Talk that to these Adrian Broner. But secure the window, don't let the game fool you. Cause when it's game over, it's really game over. And all they do is play the game till it's game over. And you be giving game like a big brother mission. Never let them take it from us.
Last time that I checked, it was 5 chains on my neck. It was no smut on my rep last time that I checked. I was selling in the set. Make $250,000, no sweat last time that I checked. I'm the streets voice out west. Legendary self-made progress last time that I checked. First you get the money, then respect, then the power and come next last time that I checked.
Call it Motown, call it the Motor City. To Lions fans, this is home. Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Detroit Lions taking on themselves. Mike Tirico, Greg Oates are ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. And off we go from Ford Field. And they'll get this up past the 20, but that's it. Good way to start the game for the special teams. And the offense has a long field on drive 1. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this ball.
Like, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way. And it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it. And boy, did they ever.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
3rd and 11. Throwing here is Goff. Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game? They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50, set up the offense with a short field.
7-yard line.
Williams in motion. First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. Oh, what a run. Down inside run there on their first drive. Good for a quick first down.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They'll go play action with Goff. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Goff. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Laporta in motion. From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Goff. It is caught left side by St. Brown. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a 4th down decision to make. Well, there's still some coaches out there who just don't want to risk it. They're a little more late adopting of the 4th down strategy, and you get a chance to take the lead, they'll take it. I get it. But the analytics say you go for it. Continue to increase your opportunities to score touchdowns, and they just got to hope that field goals are enough.
Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
Takes over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. Here's Goff. That pass caught by Amon-Ra. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
Goff to throw on 1st down. Right back to St. Brown. They connect again. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They go right back to him. This catch good for 11 and a 1st down. To throw is Goff. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I got high standards for all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Second and 10. Here's Goff. And he's not going to be able to escape the rush here. He goes down. Aiden Hutchinson. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long. Now Goff. That's caught. It's Isaac to Slav. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
But it brings up 4th down.
So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. It's the Lions who have the early lead. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Lions ball to begin the second quarter as they've got it with 4th down coming up. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion and they'll take the ball over on down.
Oftentimes, these critical downs come down to who executes the best. And in this case, Mike, the defense executed when it mattered the most. Big 4th down stop. And now they're going to get the ball back.
Off the play fake, here's Goff. The throw on the run is complete. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
That's good.
First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
48-yard line.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. To the 20. And he will go all the way.
Touchdown, Lions.
Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Lions are out to a 10-0 lead.
Lions 10. Lions nothing.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. Trying to find somewhere to go with the defense. With other ideas, they stop him. That'll be no gain.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. It's certainly not for the lack of trying, but these guys are having a really hard time getting on the same page right now. I mean, he's still looking for his first catch, despite getting a handful of targets going his way.
Third and 10. The Lions called their first timeout. We'll talk things over before 3rd down. Goff to throw. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down. Come to the line now for first down and 10. Goff. The pressure going to cave in on him. He will go down. Aiden Hutchinson getting through there to drop him for a loss of 6. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back from Ford Field in Detroit in a moment. Come to the line. Got some work to do now. It is 2nd and long. Throwing, Goff. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
For whatever reason, when the ball was in the air, Mike, it seemed to me like he was almost having a little trouble tracking it. I'm not sure if that's what allowed the defender to catch back up, but ultimately it was the contact at the catch point that causes the incomplete, and now it's going to bring up third and real long.
Throwing now on third and long. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. What a letdown for the defense. They allow a conversion on 3rd and 16.
That's about as big time as you get. There's a saying, Mike, that you really judge your quarterback by his ability to operate, not only on third down, but what they call third and pass, meaning it's such a long down and distance, they have no choice but to air the ball out. And when you can convert third downs at that distance, chances are you got a pretty big-time quarterback.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
A gain of 13 yards.
Give him 13 on that screenplay. And a first down. Now, Goff. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Jack Campbell in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a nice pickup, and then the ensuing play ends up going the complete wrong direction. So, nice job there by the defense getting back on track.
That one out wide to Gibbs. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with the third down.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
Converted twice on third down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a third time? To throw is Goff. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. That's Kirby Joseph, the hard-hitting safety, making a beeline to the backfield to record the sack. And he pulled it left. No good. So we reached the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back for the second half in just a moment. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. To return is Greg Dortch. Woo! And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Williams in motion. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Jack Campbell, the former first-round pick, there to wrap him up.
A gain of 2 brings up second
From the
and
33,
8.
here's 2nd and 8. Goff to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
So obviously here in this one, the points have been at a premium. So now as you get into the second half, I think both these offenses start saying, all right, we've had a hard time sustaining possession. We've had a hard time going the long way. Let's try to generate some chunk plays and get a little life in our offense. And that one falls incomplete, but I think they got to just continue to attack downfield.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. So on fourth down, the Lions send out Jack Fox to punt. Taken at the 19. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Now they'll set up to throw. Down the field, he's got St. Brown. Trying to claw their way back into this one, and that'll help. It's a 1st down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives them a 1st down. This drive started to take some nice shape. Another 1st and 10 here. He'll drop to throw. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
1-yard gain.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll look to throw yet again. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. Trying to claw their way back into this one, and that'll help. It's a 1st down.
Finally seems that this offense has found their rhythm after what's been a really slow first 2 quarters. They're hopeful that this series can be the spark. They continue to be efficient in the passing game and go finish this drive.
He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. Trying to claw their way back into this one, and that'll help. It's a 1st down. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. He'll get that into the hands of Williams. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the Lions' 6-yard line.
And we will not get another snap here. That is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of play. On to the 4th quarter, and it begins with a run by Gibbs. And he churns out some of the hard yards in this area of the field, working it to the 3-yard line.
And it's third down.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. That is brought in the end zone.
Touchdown, Detroit.
Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run with Gibbs. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. 13 yards to start that drop. And a quick first down.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up first downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
In trouble, and down he goes.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
2nd and long coming up. From the gun, it's Goff. Boy, they nearly got him again. Does manage to get rid of this one before taking another sack.
And we got a big 3rd down coming up here, Mike. They got a chance with a conversion to possibly get this under the 2-minute warning, put this defense in a position where they have to start using their timeouts.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Goff. To the right side, that's St. Brown. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
A gain of 6 yards.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here's the Lions punt team now as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds.
At their own 23-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He'll check that down to Pacheco. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
A 2nd down throw for Goff. That's to the left side, pulled in by Conklin. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down. The Lions call their first timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down. Throwing here is Goff. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. 23 yards on that pass play. First down, Detroit.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
As this game continues to come down to the wire, Mike, it just reminds us, this is where quarterbacks earn their keep. You are judged by how you play in these critical moments. In fourth quarter, down a score, it doesn't get much bigger than this.
On first down, it's Goff. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed.
Goff's pass. Intercepted. The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. That'll bring up second and 11.
Brings up second and 11 at the 18-yard line.
Once again, it's Gibbs. Big hole to the 30. He's going to be marked down up around the 33.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good.
So it's a win here for the Lions. Points were at a premium in this one, but they're able to eke out the victory in this low-scoring affair. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from downtown Detroit.
Say hello to the Lord with my sincerest regards. Why the rising and tide of troubled waters we cross into the fire and frost when the desire is lost? Is it survivor's remorse that raised higher the course? During the year of the horse, I had so much to dog. They my homie. I was there when they carried him off. When we buried him, we wrapped him in Nigerian cloth. They told a story about him having a malaria cough. They tried to say he had a that was clearly a torch. I hold the fury so they fear me, but it nearly was boss. Expecting me to be forgiven like it really was squashed. But I have seen so much that I can never be hushed. I've been the bearer of a burden that is heavy as I'm pure legacy, incredibly I'll never be touched. It ain't nowhere to go from here but up. while we were all in denial. And seeing the murderer smile as he was brought in the trial. I watched the vulture circle the weight and the fall of a child. And canines devoured alive, the call of the wild. I couldn't accept the charge for the call of the void, or for progress destroyed over Darwin and Freud. Survival totally could depend on the toss of a coin or a pawn. Which organization allowed you to join? I live on the borderline like a dishwater blind, or like Malcolm shooting up the head to the autobahn. I caught a vibe, I would have taken it as some sort of sign where I'm more aligned, but I was running so short of time, and I have felt so much that I am numb to the touch. Whenever assumptions make it hard for me to function is rough, cause every something I ever wanted was once in my clutch, so ain't nowhere to go from here but up.
pull over till I'm right. Ride till the sunrise, can't about no bedtime. Ain't gon' get no ride with me, let they fight. Better know from West Side Atlanta or the best style, all the way to Crenshaw. I'ma have the mind, better know. Big poppin', ain't no look. Dropping bags, it's a lot to you to me a little bit. Let them down, Chevy, in my lap. Real boys in the big yacht, ballin' like a big shot. So my make me room for you, gotta let them know. I don't dress a lounge box. Solitaires, all I do is big. I came from dealer, all the way to hit chart. On the throne, then when I'm on, she can kick rock, let her know. My foot up on the gas. I'm blowing money fast, let her know. I'm on these haters. I know these man, better let them know. Big dog, how we get it bread. I ain't never scared. Big flex on the head, what I'm standing on. Business, big chick, we done did that. Push 'em back, better give me respect and some more. Atlanta know for I would book a show for a grand or so. I was selling right on camera till I go. Lane speaking to me what you need a camera for. From center here to hidden, from centerfold, better know. They call it ballin', we just call it living. They say you live and die by your decision. Well, I'ma push it to the limit, never mind the consequences interfering. I'ma handle business, better let them know. On another level, my SS I put together, hit the pedal, do 200 everywhere I go. Better than I stay fly, just to show the day now. On the throne, then when I'm on, she can kick rock, let her know. My foot up on the gas, I'm blowing money fast, let her know. I'm on these haters, I know these man, better let them know. Skateboard P on the track, Louis Duffel bag, 50 rack. Poppin' so obnoxious, I ain't got no country promo, like I still got a pocket full of. All they do is fight for number 2, cause I'm the one. Still make it play with the one. All we know is success, hit her with some rich. Good looking, your back, she forever mine till I let her go. Better know, let them know. Better know, let them know. Better know, let them know. Better know, let them know.
Sincerely, man.